Well, as we come to the second to the last chapter of this book of Revelation, we're going to get a glimpse of what the future holds and what God has in store for those that love Him. So, with that said, let us finish the second to the last chapter here, chapter 21, the new heavens and the new earth. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and the seas were no more. And I saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from heaven, from God, prepared for a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, Behold, the dwelling place of God is with men. He will dwell with them, and they will be his people, and God himself will be with them as their God. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor any pain any more, as the former things have passed away. And he who sits on the throne said, Behold, I am making all things new. Also, he said, Write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true. And he said to me, It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To the thirsty I will give from the spring of water of life without payment. The one who conquers will have his heritage, and he will be his God, and he will be my son. But as for the cowardly and the faithless and the detestable, as for murderers and sexual immorality, sorcerers, idolaters, and liars, their portion will be in the lake burning with fire and sulfur, which is the second death. Now we have the New Jerusalem. Then came one from the seven angels who had the seven bowls full of the seven last plagues, and spoke to me, saying, Come, I will show you the bride, the wife of the Lamb. And he carried me away in the Spirit to the great high mountain, and showed me the holy city, Jerusalem, coming down from heaven from God, having the glory of God, its radiance like the most rare jewels, like the jasper, clean as crystal, clear as crystal, and had the great high wall with 12 gates, and the city gates 12 angels, and on the gates the name of the 12 tribes of the sons of Israel were inscribed. On the east gate, and on the north gate, and on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates, and on the wall of the city 12 foundations, and on them the 12 names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And the one who spoke with me had a measuring rod of gold to measure the city and the gates of the walls, and the city lied 4 square, its length the same as the width, and he measured the city with the rod 1,200 statutes. Its length and width, height are equal. It also measured the wall 144 cubits by a human measurement, which is also an angel's measurement. The wall was built of jasper, while the city was pure gold, like crystal glass. The foundations of the walls of the city adorned with every kind of jewels. The first was jasper, the second sapphire, the third agate, the fourth emerald, the fifth onyx, and the sixth carlines, and the seventh chrysolite, and the eighth beryl, the ninth topaz, and the 10th chrysoprase, with the 11th jacinth, and the fifth an amethyst, and the 12th gates were 12 pearls, each of its gates made of a single pearl, and the streets of the city were pure gold, like transparent glass. And I saw no temple in this city, for the temple of the Lord God and the Almighty of the Lamb, and the city had no need for sun or moon to shine on it, for the glory of God gave its light, and the lamp of the Lamb. By its light will the nations walk, and the kings of the earth will bring their glory into it, and the gates will never be shut by day, and there will be no night there, that they will bring into the glory and the honor of the nations, but nothing unclean will ever enter it, nor anyone who does what is detestable or false, but only those who are written in the Lamb's book of life. And that concludes the reading for today.